Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. If 50,000 candidates appear in a written test of statistics and only 500 candidates pass the written test against 100 seats, it means only 1% candidates qualified for the interview, and 1% candidates are those candidates who have a grip on the basic concepts of statistics. Dear students, being a professor of statistics, I have started basic statistics course for achieving that goal, for the completion of that task, and today it is lecture number 12 of that course. And from today's lecture we are going to start the topic of probability distributions, a very important topic for all the papers of statistics. And before starting today's lecture, I request everyone subscribe to my channel, like and share my channel, and click the bell icon for the notifications of the next videos. Let's start. Question number 1 is the range of the Bernoulli random variable is the set A part set of real numbers, B part set of integers, C part 0, 1, D part none of the above. Dear students, the range of the Bernoulli distribution is always the set of 0 and 1. Bernoulli random variable can always take only two values 0 or 1. Question number 2, the distribution of a random variable x which takes two values 0 and 1 with respective probabilities q and p such that q plus p is equal to 1 is called A part Bernoulli distribution, B part binomial distribution, C part both A and B, D none of the above. Dear students, A will be the correct option in the exam. 0 and 1, only two values are for the values of the random variable for Bernoulli distribution with respective probabilities q for 0 and 1 for and p for 1. Question number 3, the probability mass function of Bernoulli distribution with usual notations is, we know in Bernoulli distribution, if we are to find out the probability mass function is probability x is equal to p raised to power x q raised to power 1 minus x, where x is equal to 0 and 1. We know x can take only two values, either 0 or 1. Question number 4, mean and variance of the Bernoulli distribution are a very important question. In Bernoulli distribution, mean is always equal to p and variance is always equal to p multiplied by q, pq. Question number 5, let x has the Bernoulli distribution with mean 0.75. Mean is given in question number 5 and that is 0.75, and the question is what is the variance of, we are to find out the variance of 3x plus 4, and we have the concept, if we are to find out variance of 3x plus 4 and constant is multiplying with the variable, we will have to take the square of the constant. 3 square is 9, variance of x plus variance of a constant 4 is without any variable, then variance of a constant is always equal to 0. 9 variance of x, and we have learned in Bernoulli distribution variance is equal to pq. Pq means p is given, that is 0.75, and q is 1 minus p, that will be 0.25. Just multiply 9 multiplied by 0.75 into 0.25 and the correct option will be 1.6875. A very important multiple choice question for all the papers of statistics. When mean is given for the Bernoulli distribution and we are to find out the variance of 3x plus 4, just substitute the value of variance. Variance is pq. Now question number 6, hypergeometric random variable is a part discrete random variable. We know discrete random variable is a variable which can take only some specified values. It can take only whole numbers 0, 1, 2 or 3. B part, continuous random variable. C, mixed variable. D, none of the above. Hypergeometric random variable is a discrete random variable. A will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 7. In which distribution the successive trials are without replacement? A part, binomial distribution. B part, hypergeometric distribution. C, both A and B. D, none of the above. In hypergeometric distribution, trials are dependent and we have successive trials without replacement. It means B will be the correct option. Hypergeometric distribution, a very important question. Question number 8. In hypergeometric distribution, the trials are A part, independent. B part, dependent. C, both A and B. D, none of the above. As I told you in the last question, trials are dependent. It means B will be the correct option in the exam. In hypergeometric distribution, trials are dependent. Question number 9. Probability mass function of a hypergeometric distribution with usual notation is, if we are to find out the probability mass function of the hypergeometric distribution, Px is equal to k Cx multiply n minus k C small n minus x over capital N C small n. That is the formula to find out the probability in the hypergeometric distribution. Question number 10. In hypergeometric distribution, capital N is equal to 10, small n is equal to 6, k is equal to 6, then mean. If you are to find out the mean in the hypergeometric distribution, dear students, in binomial distribution we have mean is equal to np, and in hypergeometric distribution just n multiplied by p is actually called k over capital N. Then the formula of hypergeometric mean will be equal to n multiplied by k over capital N. Just substitute the values. Small n is 6 multiply k is also 6 over capital N is 10. 6 6 are 36 over 10. 3.6 will be the correct option in the exam. In binomial distribution and in hypergeometric distribution, means are equal. In binomial, mean is np, and in hypergeometric, mean is n multiplied by capital k over capital N. Question number 11. In hypergeometric distribution, capital N is equal to 10. Question number 11. In hypergeometric distribution, capital N is equal to 10, small n is equal to 6, k is equal to 6. Then variance of the hypergeometric distribution. We know in binomial, variance is equal to npq, and we know in hypergeometric distribution n multiplied by p is capital K over n, and q is 1 minus p, 1 minus k over n. And in hypergeometric distribution we have without replacement, and we have the factor n minus n over n minus 1. It means n k over n minus k over n multiply capital N minus small n over n minus 1. With the help of the formula of variance of the binomial distribution, we can just learn the formula of the variance of the hypergeometric distribution. Now just substitute the values in that formula of variance of the hypergeometric distribution. 6 multiplied by 6 over 10, 10 minus 6 over 10 into 10 minus 6 over 10 minus 1, 36 over 10, 4 over 10 into 4 over 9. You can cancel also. 2 18s are 2 5s are 2 2s are 2 5s are, and now the answer is 9 1s are 9 2s are 18, 8 over 25. That will be 16 over 25 will be the correct option in the exam. A very important question. What is the variance of the hypergeometric distribution? Learn the formula, and then the values are given. Just substitute and you will click the correct option in the exam. Question number 12. if sample size is 5, small n is given, that is 5, and population is 40, capital N is 40, from which it is selected without replacement, and elements for success are 20. We know, we have learned the concept of statistics. K shows the number of favorable items. We are interested in 20 items, that is the value of K, and 5 are selected out of 40. Capital N is 40, small n is 5. Then variance, we know the formula of the variance of the hypergeometric distribution, nk over n minus k over capital N into n minus small n over n minus 1. Just substitute the values. 5 multiplied by 20 over 40, 40 minus 20 over 40, 40 minus 5 over 40 minus 1, 21s are 22s are 5 over 2, 20 over 40 into 35 over 39, 21s are 22s are, and now you have 35 5s are 175 over 156. It means 1.12 will be the correct option in the exam. A very important question for all the papers of statistics. Now question number 13. Hypergeometric distribution has parameters A part 2, B part 3, C part 4, and D part is 1. We know in hypergeometric distribution we have 3 parameters, small n, capital N, and K. In binomial distribution we have 2 parameters, N and P. B part will be the correct option in the exam. 3 parameters, small n, capital and K, for hypergeometric distribution. Please keep in mind. Question number 14. In hypergeometric distribution, A part mean greater than variance, B part mean is less than variance, C mean is equal to variance, D none of the above. Dear students, a very important multiple choice question. Please keep in mind, in binomial distribution and in hypergeometric distribution, mean is always greater than its variance. And now question number 15, which is the last question of today's lecture, and it is also very important question. Which distribution is used for estimating the number of fishes in the pond? If we are interested to estimate the number of fishes in a pond, then hypergeometric distribution will be used. Assalamu alaikum.